What is going on, baseball fans? How you doing? We got some stuff happening in spring training. Jacob DeGrom looking good. Vlad Jr., George Springer hitting their first homers for the Blue Jays this spring. Mike Trout going deep for the first time this spring. Let's get to the news. And what is going on, baseball fans? Hello, hello. What is happening? 23 people in the chat to start things off. What's going on? David Knight, hello. Welcome. Thank you for coming out tonight. DMD, Deron, William Fulgham, Mets Talk with Hayden. What's going on? BZ Baseball, hello. Michael Yench with a $5 super chat. I don't know why that's not popping up. That should be popping up. You know, I had something going on with Streamlabs today. And I don't know what happened with Streamlabs. Something's going on with it. I don't know if it's doing updates or something. But I had like all of these notifications come through for like old notifications. And I'm not really sure if maybe something's going on with Streamlabs. I don't know. I might have to, I don't know, see what, maybe take a look at it. But I do see your $5 super chat. Not really sure why that's not popping up, Michael. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. You're saying Grisham is injured due to a hamstring problem. Hopefully he can get that taken care of, because a hamstring, man, that can linger and linger and linger. I have had my fair share of hamstring problems in the past. I mean, I'm not a baseball player by any means, but I know how it feels to pull a hammy, and it's not the best feeling. So, David Knight, also, I did see your $5 super chat. I saw it as I was after I closed everything out and I looked back at the chat. I saw your $5 super chat. I really appreciate that. I'm so sorry I didn't see that. I saw that in the top 10 starting pitcher list. So thank you so much for that. Yes, the lists, as you know, they can get a little feelings can get hurt in those lists. So again, really appreciate the $5 super chat. Michael, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Again, I'm not really sure why they're just not popping up. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately. I don't know. The notifications aren't going out. The views are down. The traffic is low. We did get up to around 60 people on that list, the top 10 starting pitcher list. And that is actually the most that I've seen in quite a while. It's been kind of hard to get over 50 lately. Hopefully when the season starts, traffic will start to pick back up. I don't know. Maybe YouTube's not favoring Major League Baseball stuff right now. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. But if you guys can, like I said, it is a trying time lately. It's not just me. It's other channels as well. So this will greatly benefit them as well. So, but definitely for me, while you're here, if you are new, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 6K by opening day. We were cruising right along, and we have just hit a complete brick wall. So if you guys can, hit that subscribe button if you are looking for more baseball content or news. Hit that like button for me. We, trust me, like I said, we're trying to grow here, and the like button, especially now, is really going to help. Oh, David Knight, is this sounding slow? Maybe click out of it and see if that helps at all. Maybe refresh. I'm not really sure. But yes, hit that like button for me, everyone. If you can, hit that notification bell. That's really going to help the notifications get out there as well. I'm not sure if there's been a problem with YouTube lately, but also follow me on Twitter as well if you want to talk some baseball throughout the day. But everyone, we got some news to talk about. We got some news. Everyone, so David, you said that I'm sounding a little slow. Is anyone else having this problem? Is it a problem coming in from my end, or David? I don't know if maybe it's something on your end, but it's sounding pretty good to me. Everything is running pretty well. It's saying my stream is running very well. So Jack, it's saying it's okay for you. All right. So yeah, David, maybe just try refreshing everything. I'm not quite sure. So, alrighty. But everyone, let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let's go and get right to the news here. We're going to start off with Jacob DeGrom. Jacob DeGrom looking very, very good today. Here we go. Let's share the screen. So, everyone, I just want to give you a heads up. For these highlights, I'm going to have to pause throughout. When I did the Michael Kopech highlight video the other day, I got flagged from Major League Baseball. I mean, it doesn't affect my channel at all, but I got hit with a copyright claim. And so basically the trick is with these highlights, you got to kind of only do a little bit at a time. Try not to go over 5 seconds. I've heard some people say 10. So I don't know. I'm going to be safe with it, and I'm going to kind of just pause throughout. But every single little, after like every, strikeout and whatnot I show or whatever, I'm just going to do a quick little pause. But I digress. But Jacob DeGrom today, he looked very good. This guy hit 102 today. He struck out 7 guys over 3 innings. This guy was on fire. So let's take a look at Jacob DeGrom here. I mean, look at the velocity right off the bat. I can't stand these camera angles. I wish they just did the normal camera angle from the outfield. I don't know why they can't just do that. Why do they always have to do these like above behind home plate view? It's like the worst view. But let's go take a look. DeGrom, he's just looking nasty. The velocity is just pumping through today. Got up to 102 miles an hour. Let's take a look here. Plenty of strikeouts with Jacob DeGrom. That looked like a slider. Again, it's like you're behind home plate, so you can't really see a lot of the movement of these pitches, but you can see it was an off-speed pitch. It looked like a slider. Kind of got away from him a little bit there. So, I mean, Jacob DeGrom, man, he is just absolutely nasty. Let's move a little forward here, Jacob DeGrom. So let's see how this one went. Again, that looked like a bit of a slider as well. Maybe it looked like a slider. Again, from behind home plate, it's a little hard to see. But DeGrom, I mean, he's got stuff working, man. These guys, whatever he's throwing here, which to me looked like a slider, I mean, these guys are just completely off balance here, the first few strikeouts. DeGrom, that looked like maybe a bit of a two-seamer that tailed right back in. Let's take another look at that. Yeah, that looked like it tailed back in a little bit. Got him on the outside corner. Another strikeout for Jacob DeGrom today. I mean, man, this guy, I'm really expecting a good season out of DeGrom this year. That looked like a bit of like either a changeup or a slider that caught the outer corner. Let's take a look at that one more time. DeGrom, man, he is just nasty. Or maybe that was a bit of a two-seamer. Not quite sure. Maybe a bit of a cutter. Let's take a look. So, yeah, it definitely hit something on the outside corner there. But DeGrom, I mean, this guy just had it going on today. Hit 102. That looked like a fastball that tailed back in. Man, just nasty, man. DeGrom is just straight nasty. That was definitely a two-seamer that tailed back in. These Houston Astros hitters just had nothing for Jacob DeGrom today. I mean, he was on top of his game. He was averaging 94 miles an hour on the fastball. Like I said, pumped it up to 102 miles an hour today. So last season, DeGrom, he averaged 98.6 miles an hour on that fastball last year. I mean, good grief, man. So last year, his final outing, he hit 102, and today, hitting 102 as well. So Pete Alonso saying it's just really fun to watch because every year he just keeps getting better and better. We actually have another view of Jacob DeGrom here. Again, more of a side angle, still not great, but again, I don't think it was televised, so they just had a couple of these weird little camera angles here. So nice to see people in the stands once again. But Jacob DeGrom, I am really expecting big things out of Jacob DeGrom. Let's go take a look at the projections for him on Fangraphs. So we took a little look at these earlier. Let's go to the Zips projections. So taking a look here, if we take a look at the pictures, DeGrom is right there in the top 5. They actually have Lucas Giolito on Zips projected to have the most wins above replacement, followed by Garrett Cole, followed by Shane Bieber, and then Jacob DeGrom. They're projecting him a 2.85 ERA over 28 starts. I mean, look at the ERA. I mean, that's already a really good projected ERA right there. They're projecting him for a FIP right under 3, 2 walks per 9, 11 strikeouts per 9. I mean, this guy's going to be, to me, I think he's going to at least be top 3 in the Cy Young voting. We're going to have to wait and see. I think I might already be leaning towards him to winning that Cy Young this year. I don't know. Jacob DeGrom, I think he feels like he should have won that award last year. I think he's going to come out with a vengeance this year. I am really liking Jacob DeGrom, especially already looking like he's in peak form already for the Mets today. Jacob DeGrom, look out for Jacob DeGrom. So we have another pair of guys looking pretty good so far in spring training. And these two guys both hit their first home runs of spring training, and one guy hit his first ever home run for the Blue Jays. So Vlad Jr. and George Springer both going deep today for the Blue Jays. Vlad Jr., his first home run of the spring. George Springer, his first home run of the spring, but also his first home run in a Blue Jays uniform. Granted, it's spring training, but still, either way, first home run for the Blue Jays. So let's go take a look at these two guys today. They looked pretty good. We'll take a look at the numbers here in a second on how they're doing this spring, but let's share the screen here. Okay, so let's take a look at Vlad Jr. first. So the big story with Vlad Jr. coming in to spring training is that he lost a ton of weight. He's looking a lot more slim, looking a lot more athletic, which he's a young guy, and these guys, they got to get themselves into good shape. Rafael Devers is a similar case to where Rafael Devers, to me, he definitely could shed a few pounds, really get himself a little more athletic out there. And Vlad Jr., he did a great job this spring of just really getting himself into good shape. So Vlad Jr. here, hitting an absolute bomb. Again, I got to make sure I don't get hit with a copyright. So here we go. So Vlad Jr. here against the Orioles. Absolute bomb. You can just see the follow through on that swing. He held it right there for a second. This guy, man, just absolutely crushing it today. Let's see where that went. That went just basically dead center field. Vlad Jr., man, look out for him this year. To me, he's been a breakout candidate every single year now, but really this year for Vlad Jr., I really think this year could be a really good year from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I mean, like I said, coming in, losing a lot of weight. I mean, to me, that's just going to make him just an even better player, especially out in the field too. But Vlad Jr., man, I mean, good grief. Just look at this one more time. Again, don't want to get hit with any copyright claims, so I'm going to kind of move or pause a little bit and then move forward a little bit. But Vlad Jr., just what a swing. Just a really fast, electric swing from Vlad Jr. Tons of bat speed there from him. Let's take a look one more time. I mean, it's just so fun to watch him hit, man. Just tons of power. I mean, growing up, watching the Red Sox, I got to watch Vladimir Guerrero, and that guy, just the balls that guy would hit, man. He would hit balls in the dirt out of the park. I mean, balls up above his head. I mean, just insane. Vlad Jr., just so much power. So fun to watch. Let's go take a look at how he's doing this spring. Haven't really took too much of a look at spring training stats. I tend not to look too much at the spring stats, but as of right now, he's doing pretty good. It's only 10 at bats so far, but he's got 5 hits. He got the home run today. He's got 5 RBIs, so he's hitting 500. I mean, again, not really much of a sample size, but he's off to a really good start this spring. But let's take a look also. We had George Springer, actually, but real quick, let's take another look here. This pitch today, or this home run today, 111 miles an hour exit velocity. That's insane. Let's go take a look here. So Vlad Jr., just a different angle here. Boom! And you just see him right there. He just stood there, and he knew it. He knew it as soon as it was off the bat. He knew he crushed it. He just stands there and just watches it, man. Vlad Jr., really fun to watch. George Springer today. Oh, they got another angle of the home run. I mean, why not? Oh, here we go. We can really see the follow-through here with Vlad Jr. He just stands and watches it. Let's get that volume off. I mean, just so much bat speed. He just knew it was gone, man. He just watched it. All right, he sped up a little bit, but I think he knew as soon as he hit it that it was gone. That went out in a hurry. 111 miles per hour. Absolutely insane. Absolutely. I cannot talk. Absolutely insane. Vlad Jr., I'm expecting a big year out of him. Hasn't really shown like a crazy amount so far. I mean, he's had some glimpses, but I feel like this year could be the year he puts it together. But let's go take a look at George Springer. Hits his first home run as a Blue Jay. So here we go. Again, not the best camera angles today. Not a lot of good camera angles in spring so far. Again, it's these behind the plate, above your head views. Not the best view at all. But George Springer today, I mean, hey, that was a rope right there. Oh, the sound off the bat. The sound off the bat, just out of here, man. George Springer, huge pickup for the Blue Jays. Really excited to see what he can do. As a baseball fan, as a Red Sox fan, absolutely not. I mean, I'm not excited to see that at all. I'm not excited for this Red Sox pitching staff to have to go up against this Blue Jays team. That's going to be a rough task for this Red Sox pitching staff. Again, one last look at George Springer here. Boom. Just absolutely destroyed. Insane. So, George Springer, let's take a look at how he's doing here. So far this spring, he's had 11 at-bats. He's off to a fine start, 273. He's got the home run like we just saw. He's got the few hits. He's got a stolen base already this spring. Again, I don't look too much at the spring numbers. You know, unless like a guy is absolutely just destroying it in the spring, then that's when I kind of tend to, you know, take a look at stuff. So, George Springer, hey, man, I think he's going to have a good year for the Blue Jays. I think it was a solid signing for them. Vlad Jr., absolute bomb today. I mean, what else can you say? This Blue Jays team, they're going to be pretty good. The only question is, are they going to have enough pitching? Are they going to have enough pitching? That offense is going to be nuts, but yeah, have to wait and see. But here we go, everyone. Let's go to our next story. Home runs galore right now, especially the first home runs of the spring. The best player in all of baseball today, hitting his first home run of the springtime. Mike Trout going deep for the first time. Let's go take a look at a majestic Mike Trout home run today. An absolute signature Mike Trout bomb. You gotta love watching these Mike Trout bombs. So again, I'm gonna hit play. I'm gonna pause it just so I don't get hit with any copyright claims. But Mike Trout today, who is that? Johnny Cueto? Yeah, it was Johnny Cueto right there. Right over the middle of the plate. That thing was tattooed. Look at the ball come off the bat here. Boom! Just absolutely, massacred. Just boom! Man. Let's see where this one landed. Oh, man, they almost caught it out there. How many feet, how much feet is that? But Mike Trout, man. This guy is going to have another good year. Would not be surprised to see him win the MVP this year. Would not be surprised at all. He took a year off of winning the MVP this past year, giving it to Jose Abreu this year. But Mike Trout, man, just look at the ball jump off that bat. He knew it as soon as he hit it. What kind of a pitch was that from Cueto? This guy just left it just right over the plate. What even is that? Was that a cutter? Was that a changeup? It looked like a bit of a changeup. Just left it right over the plate. You can't do that with Mike Trout. Boom! Just absolutely insane. Mike Trout, man. Mike Trout, he's looking good. What else is there to expect from Mike Trout? He's the best player in the game. Let's take a look at the spring stats so far. 11 at-bats. He's got the home run like we saw, a couple RBIs, hitting 273. Again, spring stats, they're not the most important thing. But Mike Trout, I think he's going to have a really good year. And this Angels team, this is the best Angels team that we've seen in a while. They've added some pretty good pieces this offseason. Are they going to be able to quite get over the hump? They're really going to need some help starting pitching-wise. Shohei Ohtani, can he really pick up the slack for the Angels this year? But good sign here for Mike Trout. Already looking pretty good. Already looking like just the same old Mike Trout, just hitting dingers, hitting piss missiles, hitting everything in sight. Gonna probably win maybe 5 more MVPs before all is said and done with Mike Trout. So, really excited to see what he can do this spring. So, everyone, we're going to move on to our last story. We're at 55 people, everyone. Hello. Welcome. We have been having a lot of trouble lately getting some people to come into the show, coming into the streams. A lot of baseball channels across YouTube have been kind of struggling a little bit for views, unless you're kind of the big dogs out there like a Fuzzy or a Giraffe Neck Mark. So the bigger channels are getting the attention. Us smaller guys out here, we're struggling just a little bit to get views, to get the people coming into the stream. So if you are new here right now, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the bell. I hate saying all that stuff because it just it just sounds like just the typical YouTube lingo, but really right now it's really going to help. So if you guys can do that for me, that would be fantastic. Go follow me on Twitter as well if you want to talk some baseball throughout the day. But everyone, I got to show some love to my Red Sox today. I wasn't going to talk about the Red Sox. I try to not be biased. I try not to show too much attention to the Red Sox, only unless they really make the news. And two guys today really did well for the Red Sox, and that was Marwin Gonzalez and Marwin Gonzalez. What the heck did I just say? Eduardo Rodriguez, and Marwin Gonzalez. They had really good games today. Marwin Gonzalez hit 2 home runs, one from each side of the plate. And Eduardo Rodriguez looking very strong. The Red Sox are really going to need him. They are really going to need him. Let's go take a look at Marwin Gonzalez today. This guy had a heck of a game, hit the 2 home runs, but the fun thing is that he hit it from each side of the plate. So let's go take a look at that. Marwin Gonzalez. Again, I will be pausing it throughout. I don't want to be getting hit with any copyright claims here. MLB.com, they are notorious for just slapping that copyright on any of their stuff. So I'm going to try not to play too much of it. But here we go. Marwin Gonzalez, he knew it right off the bat. Look at the follow-through. Look at the follow-through on this. Just boom! He just looked at it and he knew it. I love home run swings like that, man. When you just know you hit it, you know you hit it out. Marwin Gonzalez, man, from the right side. And we're going to take a look at the stats. He's actually having a pretty good spring. My goodness, Marwin Gonzalez today. It's really nice to see. It's kind of weird seeing all these, boxes and whatnot, whatever. But it's just nice to see these people out here watching some baseball. It's great to see. But Marwin Gonzalez, he absolutely tattooed that one. Tons of velocity on that. He just knew it as soon as he hit it. But Marwin Gonzalez, did they show the other home run too? Oh, they only show the one? Well, where's the other one? Oh, come on. Are we serious? Here we go. Let me see if I can pull up the... let me see here. We have Eduardo Rodriguez, but let me actually see if I can... Because he hit 2 home runs today. So I would love to... and maybe they show it in this. Wasn't this the one that I was just looking at? I think this is the one I was just looking at. How do you say he hits 2 home runs and you only show one of them? Oh, come on now. Maybe we can see something in the videos. I don't know. But Marwin Gonzalez, off to a pretty good start so far this spring. Let's go take a look at the numbers. Here we go. Marwin Gonzalez. Very good so far. Very good so far this spring. He's got 15 at-bats. He's got the 2 home runs that he hit today, the 7 RBIs, hitting 400 so far this spring. He's got a 1304 OPS. Let me slide that screen over just a smidge. There we go. So does that show the OPS now? Yep, so the 1304 OPS off to a very good start this spring. This guy came in pretty cheap. This guy's going to be pretty flexible for the Red Sox. He's going to be able to move around. He's going to be able to play some third. He can play some outfield as well. He's had a bit of a down time in the last couple of years. He had a really good season a few years ago. If we go back, he did really well in 2017 for the Astros, but ever since then, the average has been down. The on base has been down. He's had still some decent power numbers. 15 homers in 2019. 2016 had the 2018 had the 16 homers. Again, 2017 was a really good year for him. But then, coming to the Red Sox this year, I'm really intrigued to see what he can do. Can he provide some power off the bench? And especially when guys go down, like they got Franchi Cordero, who's just coming back in spring training right now. So Marwin Gonzalez, you could actually see him maybe be the starting left fielder for the Red Sox to start the season. So, but another guy, and that's Eduardo Rodriguez. Honestly, this is a bit of a feel-good kind of a story for Eduardo Rodriguez. Missed all of last season, had COVID, and then it led to some heart problems as well. So as much of a Red Sox fan that I am, as a baseball fan, you just have to appreciate Eduardo Rodriguez missing all of last season, having the health complications, but then coming back, and this is the ace of the Red Sox right now. That sounds crazy to say because Chris Sale, he's out right now, had Tommy John. Eduardo Rodriguez is the de facto ace at the moment. So Eduardo Rodriguez, the Red Sox are really going to be counting on him. Let's go take a look at Eduardo Rodriguez here. I don't think I'm actually might not get slapped with any copyrights. So Eduardo Rodriguez, what you're going to get from him, you're going to get low 90s. You're going to get a lot of off speed with him. You're going to get a lot of just good location from him. He's going to work around. He's going to hit those corners. And again, he's just going to hit you with that off-speed stuff. That's his bread and butter. He's got a decent amount of velocity. Again, low 90s for the most part, but he'll get it up there mid-90s, 95, 96. But Eduardo Rodriguez, off-speed stuff, really playing today. That slider just kind of disappearing in the bottom of the zone.
Yeah.
Oh, do we got a subscriber right now? Oh, man. Ivan Shivaz 17 has just subscribed. What is going on, my friend? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. If anyone else is new here, think about hitting that subscribe button. Again, it's been a tough time lately for the channel, and not just my channel, too. Other channels out there, Ballcap Sports, he's been having a bit of a tough time. Baby Baseball, he actually has been gaining a lot of traction lately. So, hey, us small baseball YouTubers, we're trying out here. So thank you for subscribing, my friend. Really appreciate that. But Eduardo Rodriguez, again, so I missed this one. Here we go. So that was a bit of a cutter from him coming back in. Again, Eduardo Rodriguez, man. This guy, he can really be pretty nasty. He's not really like that kind of an ace that when you look at, an ace for a team, to me, he's more of like a number 2. That's why I like Chris Sale. He's so important for this Red Sox team if they want to make a deep playoff run. Erod, I think, for this year, being a number 1 guy until Chris Sale comes back, I'm okay with that. But Eduardo Rodriguez, he is going to need some help eventually. Again, that was looked like a change-up, kind of just disappearing out there. Eduardo Rodriguez, he's going to kind of just hit you with some funky stuff. He's got a bit of deception in his delivery, but really looking pretty good today. That looked like a bit of a change-up or maybe a bit of a cutter. That looked like a bit of a cutter, honestly. Eduardo Rodriguez, but what I'm liking about from seeing Erod for the last few years now, just seeing him pitch, I just like it when he just looks like he has some confidence on the mound. He just looks like he's feeling pretty good, and that's good to see. Oh, cutter grabbing the inside corner right there. Again, he's going to kind of nibble those corners a little bit. He's not going to blow you away with velocity. He's going to kind of come at you with that off speed. He's going to nibble those corners. He's going to get some good calls here and there. So, Erod, really like what I'm seeing here from Erod. Let's take a look here. Was that Buxton? Or that was Broxton? Okay. So taking a look here, one more from Erod. Again, just grabbing that inside corner. Might have been a little inside, but that was a nice changeup. That's one thing about Erod I really like. I love the changeup from him from the left side. It's a pretty good changeup coming out from the left side here. So one more time. Just changeup, just kind of disappearing, fading away. Really like Erod a lot. He's going to be big for this Red Sox team this year. If they're going to make any kind of a playoff run at all, I think they have a chance. I think they can make a run at that second wild card. I think this Red Sox team, I think they can be a pretty sneaky team this year. I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan. I think they have some talent on that team. Are they going to be able to get a wild card spot? I don't know. But I think they could be anywhere from like an 80 to an 85 win team. I think maybe they could push 87 to 90. I don't think that's out of the question with this team. Are they going to have enough talent, though? Are they going to have enough guys to be able to stay on the field? There's a lot of what-ifs with this team, so it's it's a little tough to say with this team. If they can get everything going, if they can keep guys healthy on the field, I wonder about the depth. They don't have a lot of minor league depth. Behind Bloom, he's done a really good job at putting this team together this year. He has added some depth. He's added a couple minor leaguers. He's added a lot of flexibility to this Red Sox team. He's added some guys here that can kind of move around and play in the outfield, play in the infield. You got Kike Hernandez, Marwin Gonzalez. There's a lot of guys on this team that can move around and can kind of do some things. So, I'm excited to see what the Red Sox can do. Are they going to be able to be this, World Series contending team? I'd say probably not, but I think they could be a fun team this year. Look out for the Red Sox. So before I get out of here, I'm going to take a look at the chat here a little bit. I'm going to kind of just poke around here on MLB.com. Wow, it is nice to see right now. Nice to see that we're at 75 people in the chat. I'll tell you, everyone, it has been an absolute struggle for these streams lately. We've been having a hard time pushing 50. And to see 75 people in here right now, really good to see. Yes, Victor, I was really talking about the Red Sox, my friend. I was really talking about the Red Sox. So, Yogi Dude, yes, they do have a good offense. So, oh, wait, are you talking about the Red Sox? I don't know. Yeah, Bryce, I know they're not that good, but I think they could be. I think they could, keyword could, be decent. I don't think they're going to be a great team, but I think they could be a team that could be competitive. Now, are they going to be, a 90-win team? Probably not. But, yeah. Have we covered Trout yet? Matthew, yes. We took a look at Mike Trout's home run. If you go back maybe about 10 minutes, you'll be able to see him just hitting an absolute bomb. So, taking a look here. If any of you guys want me to pull anything up, let me know in the chat, and I will go cover that. So, again, there's not really too much going on right now in baseball. Just kind of going through the motions of spring training. It's a bit of a downtime. So, Victor, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they're gonna break 70. That's just my opinion. I think they could definitely. I think they have a good chance to get to 80 wins. So. Is Bauer struggling tonight? Williams. So Cunha hit a home run today. His first home run. Yeah, Dave C. Ohtani is looking very good. This spring. This guy was dealing the other day. I actually might see if I can pull up some Ohtani stats a little bit here. Here we go. Ohtani is looking pretty good. So... the ringer, the dream of Shohei Ohtani is alive. Alex Cobb actually pitched, I believe, today. So, I like this shirt. Show off. I like that a lot. So, Shohei Ohtani, is there anything we can look at? Also, I want to pull up some Ronaldo Cunha, too. Can we pull up a Ronaldo Cunha home run? There's a lot of highlights. That's the one thing I like about spring training is that it's just a good day, just a good time to go look at some highlights, Kind of just see how these players are doing. Ronaldo Cunha, here we go. Ronaldo Cunha solo home run. I'll tell you, I like Ronaldo Cunha a lot. I think he's one of the best players in the game. But why did he have to get rid of those dreads? I love those dreads. I thought they looked awesome. They looked fantastic. But here we go, Ronaldo Cunha. Oh, we got a super chat coming through. Rocky Adams. Plesac thinks Matz is comeback player of the year. I mean, why not? I don't see why not. I absolutely. A new environment, a new place in Toronto. Hey, maybe he can get it going. Matz has a lot of talent, man. I like Steven Matz. But here we go. Michael Yanch, I see your super chat. It looks like the super chats are working now. So they're popping up. So Michael Yanch, Musgrove looks really good this spring. I'll go pull up some highlights here in a second. Let's take a look at this Ronaldo Cunha home run. Here we go. Wha-boom! Oh, he knew it. Look at that follow through. Look at the follow through. Whoa! I love a good follow through on a home run, man. There's that super chat. That is a little loud. Musgrove looks really good this spring. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Really appreciate it. Yogi dude, I will go take a look at Bauer here. Had a spotty outing. But Ronaldo Cunha, let's see where this home run landed. Again, I got to hit pause a little bit because I don't want to get hit with any copyright claims. MLB.com. Man, oh man, they just love to slap those copyright claims. Oh, come on! No, my guy. You've got to make this catch. Oh, no. What are you doing? No, you had the basket set up. How do you drop this? Oh, did he get it? Okay, he got it. Oh, this guy. This guy probably had a heart attack as soon as he bobbled it. As soon as I would. Oh, goodness gracious, man. But one more time with Acuna. I mean, goodness gracious. What a good swing from him today. What a good swing. Whoa, boom. Gotta love Ronaldo Acuna, man. Probably gonna have a good year. Could Ronaldo Acuna be an MVP candidate this year? Could he win the MVP? We're going to have to look and see. Jock Peterson today hitting another home run. I believe that was his second home run. Ohtani. Let's go pull up some Ohtani highlights real quick. Taking a look here. They had some highlights, I believe, right here. Oh, did he hit a home run already as well?
Sure.
This is this year? So yeah, it was Wednesday. Oh, yeah, he did hit it the other day. I remember now.
Shohei. There goes Adele again.
Oh, wait, didn't I cover this? Oh, I covered this on a stream. I remember this because he hit it dead center. Oh, absolute bomb. Come on. This guy's got so much talent. Whoa, boom. He knew it, too. Dead center field over that big wall. I mean, come on, man. Shohei Ohtani. Give me some pitching highlights. He had 5 strikeouts in his first spring start. Let's go take a look at Shohei Ohtani again. I'm going to have to kind of, I can't just play it because MLB.com, they're just going to slap me with all the copyrights. Here we go, Ohtani. Oh, man. Look at the velocity. Look at the velocity from Shohei Ohtani, man.
Starting order.
I mean, honestly, hey, you know, I know we just got the Rocky Adams. Thank you so much for the super chat earlier, but I mean, it might be kind of hard for Mats to win that comeback player of the year because if Ohtani has a good year this year, I mean, I think Ohtani might have the edge for that, you know, just because he's been dealing with all these injuries and stuff. I think Ohtani could be the prime player that could get that comeback player of the year award. I mean, he's going to be huge for this Angels team. He's going to be huge.
Cunha struck him out looking. Shohei took a little.
I mean, good velocity, man. He's just got such a fluid windup too.
Here's the next delivery.
Good velocity right there, man. One more time, taking a look.
That pitch. Here's the next delivery.
Just pinpoint too. Take a look at the catcher's mitt. It doesn't even move. It doesn't even move. I love it. Love it, man. Looking at this next one right here. Oh, nasty, man. Nasty slider coming in on the hands, down and in.
Except for Rendon not.
Oh, come on. Let's take a look. Where was the flight of this pitch? So out of his hands, can I pinpoint it? I don't think I can pinpoint it. But basically, if you look at it, out of his hands here. So it's like, it's here. This ball is here. It's starting to break already. And then it's here. It went from here to here. From here to here. So much drop. So much. Ohtani, man.
Next delivery.
Oh, just nasty. Nasty.
Next delivery.
Goodness, was that a changeup? Or was that a slider?
Next delivery.
I think that was a changeup. Looked really good, man. Ohtani looking solid in that start. Let's take a look at the last strikeout. Oh, my God. That changeup, man. Look at the changeup. It almost got away from the catcher.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Look, it almost got away from the catcher. How the catcher even caught that.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Oh, goodness gracious, man. Ohtani, you know, all he needs to do is stay healthy. All he needs to do is stay healthy. Dave C., could Ohtani be an MVP? I mean, it's going to be hard to do with Trout right on his team. So, Jock Peterson. Let's go take a look at Jock Peterson. Here we go. We got 69 people in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for stopping by tonight. It is 11 o'clock here on the East Coast. So he's having a hot spring so far. Alrighty, do we got any highlights on Peterson today? It's fun, you know, it's fun seeing Jock Peterson in the Chicago Cubby blue. Like seeing it, man. Oh, just massacred it. Just whoop-boom! Man. Oh, that guy catch it in the outfield? Oh, wow, they got a lucky bounce. At the top. Wow, what a lucky bounce, man. Oh, did that kid catch it? Oh, wait, did the kid get it? Or did it bounce back to him? I think he got it in his hat. Oh, good for the kid if he got that. But Jock Peterson, was that it for that? Or is this a replay? Yeah, man. Just barreled it up. Looked pretty good. Jock Peterson, man. We got any more highlights here? Let's take a look. So he's having himself a pretty good spring. If you take a look at the numbers. Oh, 5 home runs this spring. I thought he had 2. This guy's off to a crazy start. Look at the OPS. Over a 2,000 OPS. You're out of your mind, Jock Peterson. Have yourself a spring. This guy's motivated, man. Could you imagine Jock Peterson comes to the Cubs and has himself just a ridiculous year for the Cubs? I mean, honestly, I still think this Cubs team has a lot of talent. I still think they have a lot of talent on this team. I think they could still push for that division crown. I mean, you got the Cardinals with Nolan Arenado, but I mean, you know, this Brewers team I think is going to be pretty good. I still think this Cubs team is still pretty good. So looking at Peterson here, so he had, was this the same one that we just watched?
Two outs.
I think was this the first one? Yeah, that's the same thing. It's the same one we just watched. Actually, let's take a look at what was this video? Does this show, oh no, this is just the article. Okay. So let's look at more videos. Jock Peterson, man, haven't watched too much of him. Okay, he went the other way on a solo homer here. So I think this was the first home run.
And now with one out.
Oh, look at Jock Peterson, man. You know he's going to hit righties. Oh, what's going on here? Kyle Duffield, Springer dinger. Absolutely, my friend. George Springer hitting that first home run. If you go back maybe about 20, 30 minutes, we took a look at that George Springer home run, along with I cannot talk right now, the Vlad Jr. home run as well. So go back earlier in the stream. We definitely took a look at those. So thank you so much, Kyle. Really appreciate it. So, hey, give it up for Kyle Duffield, man. I see you in all these other streams. I go to other streams too, and I see you out there in these other smaller YouTuber channels. So, Kyle, you're awesome, man. So, here we go. Jock Peterson. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, that was just a line drive. Just a line drive. Wow, that got out. That got out. I mean, it's only 345 feet, but you got to hit that pretty hard. At the angle he hit it, I mean, that didn't even look like it had a lot of loft on it. So he really had to have gotten a good piece of that. A lot of velocity off the bat. Taking a look one more time. I mean, that's crazy power, man. To hit it the opposite way like that. You know, oh my God, what is up with these guys that can't catch these balls in the outfield?
4 on the spring.
Oh, and he got it. Oh, come on, man. Give it to the kid.
For Jock.
I hope he gave it to the kid. The only way I would ever keep it, I mean, I guess it was pretty much his, but, you know, I always love it, man, when you can give a kid a ball. I always love that. But Jock Peterson, man, off to a really good start this spring. There was someone else that someone mentioned. Who was the other guy that someone mentioned? So, you know what, Rocky Adams, let's go take a look at Steven Matz. Let's go take a look at him. You know, I haven't really watched a lot of Steven Matz. So, here we go. Steven Matz showing Blue Jays potential after the Mets trade. So, do we got any highlights on Steven Matz? We got anything? Well, let's take a look. Let's go to his page on MLB.com. 70 people still here in the chat. I really appreciate you guys coming out tonight. Like I said, we've been having a tough time lately with the viewers. Just not a lot of traffic lately. And I'm going to be honest with you, when there's not a lot of traffic coming into these streams, man, because it's not just me, it's these other YouTubers out there too. You put a lot of work into this stuff, and then it's like when you only got 30 or 40 people coming out, it's like, man, you know? So it's nice. I like that we're hitting 70 tonight. Hey, the closer we get to the season, hey, more people hopefully coming on in. So do we got any highlights of Steven Matz? I need some Steven Matz highlights. All right, so he discussed the trade. I mean, we got no highlights. We really have no highlights of any Steven Matz stuff from... I mean, we can go just take a look at how he's doing. Hey, wide neck. Gavin Lux. Could Gavin Lux have that breakout year? Joe Musgrove. That's the other guy I was trying to think of. But hey, Steven Matz. Two starts so far. The 5 innings, 6 strikeouts. Hey, Steven Matz definitely has bounce back player of the year. Maybe. Only 29 years old. Definitely could be a bounce-back candidate for sure. Let's go take a look at Joe Musgrove. Joe Musgrove, that was another guy on the move this past offseason. Let's go take a look. All right. So, all right, we got this. All right, what do we got here?
Scoreless.
Was this just an interview? Oh, okay, all right, we got something here. So here we go, Joe Musgrove. Hey, looking like Joe Musgrove. Are they going to show any of the... Okay, I was about to say, you going to show any of the at-bats? Like, please? Again, can we please get the camera out in center field? I hate this behind home plate angle. I can't stand it. Here we go. So this was 6 days ago. Hey, pretty nasty looking slider there. Joe Musgrove has himself a really good slider. Very good slider from Joe Musgrove. Tell you what, Joe Musgrove, he looks pretty good in that San Diego Padre brown. I'll give him that. But let's take a look here. Joe Musgrove, how's he doing so far this spring? So far, he's got 2 starts, the 5 innings. Giving up a couple runs, but that's okay. Joe Musgrove, man, he's going to be a really, really good guy in the middle of that rotation. There's a lot of arms in that rotation, man. This Padres team, oh, man, they could be pretty good. They could be pretty good. Any other news going on throughout the league? JT Realmuto, we got an update on JT Realmuto. He's been cleared for baseball activities. Joe Girardi told reporters today. So his tasks today, he was hitting off of a tee. He was making some throws. All righty. So there is some optimism that Realmuto will be ready to go for the Phillies opener. Wow. It's crazy. We did actually have some news over the last couple of days. We had Zach Britton undergoing some elbow surgery, arthroscopic surgery, not Tommy John. Zach Britton, I mean, hopefully he can make it back pretty soon. Britton is expected to be shut down completely for 6 weeks. Not likely to be back for another 3 to 4 months. I mean, if that Yankees bullpen, that's a big blow. That is a big blow for that Yankees bullpen. Good thing they brought in Justin Wilson. They brought in Darren O'Day. Hopefully they can pick up the slack, but imagine down the stretch, if that Yankees bullpen is doing pretty good by halfway through the season, and then you get Zach Britton down for the second half of the season, that's almost like a trade deadline acquisition. So hopefully, man, for the Yankees' sake, they're going to need Zach Britton in that bullpen because, I mean, he's that good. But this guy actually did decide to undergo Tommy John surgery. So, I mean, you hate to see it, man. Forrest Whitley, one of the top prospects at one point, still is a top prospect. He's in the top 50 still. But he's going to be undergoing Tommy John. You're not going to see him now for more than a year and a half, usually 14 to 15 months. Man, you know. But all righty, taking a look here. Any other highlights? If there is any other highlights you would like me to go look. Oh, Steven Strasburg. Steven Strasburg, huh? From Orioles. Got any highlights on Steven Strasburg? Strasburg's fastball better than last time. Alrighty, do we got any highlights of Strasburg? I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, it looks like we got something here. Again, don't want to get hit with that copyright. Here we go, Steven Strasburg here. I'll tell you, I like kind of sitting here. I like looking at some highlights with you guys. I like doing this. This is nice. I've been really enjoying doing the highlight videos for the last couple of days. Not a lot of views on those. If you guys haven't seen those, go take a look. They're not very long, 2 to 3 minutes. I think one is like 3.5 minutes. But I like sitting here and looking at highlights with you guys. Pretty fun. But Strasburg here. Here we go. Again, can't show a lot. I don't want to get hit with a copyright. Ooh, fastball is looking good. Again, I hate this camera angle. It's not very forgiving, this camera angle. You can't really see a lot, but that fastball looking pretty good. Good velocity there. Again, you got to have that normal camera angle from the outfield. Good movement on that. Looked like I had some pretty nice bite. Here we go. Look at that. Tails back in a little bit. Hey, funny story. I've actually seen Steven Strasburg in person. I was getting a smoothie one day I don't know where I went to get this smoothie. I don't know if it was Planet Smoothie. I think it was Tropical Smoothie. If any of you out there know Tropical Smoothie, I went to one in Florida. It was during spring training, and I'm just in line minding my own business, and I look to my right, and I just see someone that looked like Steven Strasburg sitting at a table, talking with someone, and I'm like, that looks like Steven Strasburg. And I pulled up my phone at the time, and I pulled up a picture, and I did, like, here's Steven Strasburg's face, and here is his picture on my phone, and I'm like, that's freaking Steven Strasburg. And I saw Steven Strasburg at a smoothie shop one time, and when I was leaving, he was actually leaving at the same time, and I held the door open for him, and I said, hey, are you Steven Strasburg? And he's like, yeah, man, yeah, I'm Steven Strasburg. Okay, he didn't say it just like that, but he did sound like, the deep voice. He's like, yeah, man, how you doing? I'm like, oh, wow. Hey, man, good luck this year. I was so like, whoa, that's Steven Strasburg. So, no autographs or anything, but I did hold the door open for Steven Strasburg one time at a smoothie shop. So I've had Coco Crisp wanting to kill me, and I've held the door open for Steven Strasburg. What can I say? I mean, I'm on a roll, I guess. But and if any of you know the name Tanyan Sturtz, if anyone knows the name Tanyan Sturtz, he was a reliever for the Yankees at one point a while back. He was in that brawl, the A-Rod Veritek brawl from back in 2004. Tanyan Sturtz got right in the middle of it. I was a cashier at a grocery store here in Florida called Publix. If you guys don't know, Publix is like the main grocery store here in Florida. And Tanyan Sturtz came in my line. So I've had just these weird interactions with baseball fans, or as a baseball fan with these players. So these are not good stories at all. But back to Steven Strasburg here. Got any more highlights, or is it just him talking? Here we go. Looking pretty good. That was definitely had some two-seam action on it. You could see the tail on it. Yeah, his fastball is looking pretty good. I mean, for the Nationals, I think a lot of people are kind of forgetting how good this Nationals team is. They got a lot of talent on this team. You got Strasburg, Scherzer, and Corbin. I mean, that's really good. You got Juan Soto, who some argue could be the best player in the world right now. But Strasburg, man, that was nice. That looked like a curveball right there. That looked really good. But the Nationals are definitely going to need Strasburg to be healthy this year. There's no way. They got a really good Mets team in front of them. They got a really good Nationals team, good Nationals team. They got a good Braves team, a good Mets team. The Phillies are pretty good if you ask me. But could this Nationals team maybe win the division? Could they maybe surprise some people? A lot of people are focusing on the Mets and the Braves. Could the Nationals maybe surprise some people, win this division? They have the pitching staff to do it. I think a lot of people are forgetting how good this pitching staff is. Unfortunately for them, the Mets got a pretty decent pitching staff too. Braves got some good pitching. So, I'm going to have to wait and see. But yeah, Steven Strasburg, man, looking pretty good. Alrighty. Everyone, I think I'm going to get out of here. I gotta wake up tomorrow morning. I gotta finish up my report cards. If you guys don't know, I'm an elementary school teacher. I teach second grade. So I got report cards due tomorrow. So I gotta wake up early and get those done. And yeah. So William, what is your plan to stream when the season starts? So right now I'm planning on doing at least 1 to 2 watch-alongs for like probably Wednesday night and then probably Sunday night too. I would like to go live as much as possible, to be honest. I would like to kind of maybe go live, maybe like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, kind of be looking at some scores around the league. I definitely plan on posting some highlight videos throughout the year. Yeah, just I'm going to basically just go live as much as I can. If I can go live at least Monday through Thursday, that would be good. And then Sunday night would be really good too. And maybe like Friday, Saturday take off. But then again, maybe Saturday. They usually got some primetime games on Fox during the day on Saturday and even at night too. So, really the plan is just to go live as much as possible. I don't think there's really going to be like a set thing. Yeah, but definitely at least Wednesday and Sunday night. I think those two are going to be the kind of the locked-in nights to where, because usually they'll have games on Wednesday and Sunday. And I know TBS is going to be doing a weekly night. So TBS, let's take a look. What is their schedule on TBS right now? Because I know ESPN, I think they don't, doesn't ESPN do the Wednesday night? Or I know ESPN does Sunday night. So what is TBS's schedule? Because I know TBS and MLB just reached a deal. So they reached it right before the postseason started. I think they're going to be having games on Wednesday, or is it Tuesday night? As part of the agreement, a new Tuesday night game will be added to the slate. So maybe Tuesday nights. Maybe Tuesday nights. Wednesday, maybe Tuesdays and Sundays. That might actually be pretty good. I don't know. ESPN, have they released their schedule yet? I'm sure they already have it in place, I would imagine. So, okay. I want it for starting April 1st. That's opening day. So, I'm going to be honest with you, everyone. I'm not sure if this is very responsible of me or not. But I think I might take off work on opening day and I might stream like all day. I'm not even kidding. I might do it. I might stream like a few different times throughout the day. Maybe I'll do like a daytime stream, and then I'll do like a night, and then I'll do the maybe I'll do the Mets and the Nationals at 7, and maybe I'll do like kind of like a 1 o'clock to like 3 o'clock. I don't know, like maybe like a 1 to I don't know. I mean, could I just stream all day? Are you kidding? I mean, I definitely would do this. I definitely would stream this game right here, the Yankees and the Blue Jays. I mean, I wouldn't show the game. I mean, I can't do that. That's completely against the rules. Can't do that. ESPN is Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday nights. Are they doing Mondays? Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. But yeah, basically, I'm just going to go live as much as I can. Honestly, I'm going to get MLB TV as well, but I'm only probably going to stream when they're, I don't know. I mean, I got to figure it out. Just know I'm going to be on here a lot, even if it's just for a little bit, just kind of checking out some scores and whatnot, checking out some highlights. I will be here. Trust me on that. But for like actual games where we like sit down and kind of just like watch a game together, I think definitely will do TBS on Tuesday. I definitely will do definitely Sunday night for ESPN. That's for sure. I know I'll definitely do Sunday night. So, like for instance, on April 11th, they got the Braves and the Phillies. Do they have a game on April 4th? Okay, yeah. So, man, again, I feel like they're going to show. That's like already 2 Sundays in a row. Okay, you got the White Sox Angels on Sunday night at 8:30. That'd be a fun one to watch. That's a fun one. White Sox and Angels right there. And then the other Sunday night, you're going to have Braves and Phillies. The next Sunday, you got, again, Braves and Cubs. The next Sunday after that, Padres Dodgers. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun one. Nuh-uh, Yogi dude, he didn't even mention Trout. Oh, come on. Ugh. Man, he definitely named it Cunha, probably. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why I'm not seeing the TBS schedule. I'd like to see a schedule from them. But either way, you guys know I'm going to be streaming as much as possible. This is all MLB Network. Oh, this is spring training we're looking at. All right, so if we take a look. Okay, so ESPN's basically dominating opening day. So they're just showing ESPN and FS1. Okay, I don't want that. So, actually, you know what? I want to take a look real quick at... Did they show the Fox ones? Usually they'll show the Fox or the games that are on Fox on Saturday. So because it says here national TV, because usually they'll put what if it's national TV. Wow, you can go to a Cubs game on May 3rd for $8,600. Oh, is TBS not starting until 2022? Oh, really? Did I completely miss that little detail? Wow, that's terrible. Ah, all right. Well, okay. Well, TBS is on hold for 2022. I must have completely just missed that detail. But anyway, if any of you want to go to a Chicago Cubs game, $8,600. I mean, hey, that's a bargain if you ask me. $8,600 and you get to see the Dodgers. It's pretty good. Orioles, what are we saying? Orioles, stop spamming. Ryan Zimmerman, 4-10. Oh, 4 for 10, 4 extra base hits, 5 RBIs. Wow, it's pretty good. Ryan Zimmerman. Man, he just never seems to go away, does he? Ryan Zimmerman. Let's take a look at the Ryan Zimmerman. What's going on with him lately? What did he do this past year? Did he even play this past year? He didn't even play. Didn't do very good in 2019, 2018. He's basically hasn't done anything. Hey, good for him. Off to a good start this spring. So, oh yeah, Cubs versus Bauer. What's going on with Bauer right now? I saw someone saying Bauer earlier was getting a little dinged up. Was this one today? The Mariners Dodgers? Yeah, walked a few guys. 4 walks today. Got any highlights of Bauer? Got Corey Seager. Here we go, Trevor Bauer. A little Trevor Bauer action. Why not? Kind of hung that one. If he walked 4 guys, he was struggling with his control today. Here we go. He's leaving those are those curves or sliders? I think that's a curve. He's leaving him up. He's probably not happy with that. He's leaving that one up too. All right, so Trevor Bauer. Yeah, all those curveballs he left up today. He left all of those up. He's going to get hit pretty hard from a good team. If he's doing that against a good team, he's going to get lit up. So, yeah, the 4 walks. So, but alrighty, everyone. I'm going to get out of here. This was a refreshing night. A refreshing night. We got up to around even close to 80 people tonight. Great to see. That makes me feel so much better. Over the last few weeks, the viewers, it's been down lately. So, that was nice to see tonight. Nice to see you guys coming out tonight. Definitely makes me feel better for the last couple of weeks. So, Matthew Santa Maria. Matt Vasgersian, I hate you. All right, everyone. I'm going to get out of here. I got to wake up early tomorrow. I got to finish those report cards tomorrow. Everyone, I want to thank you so much for coming out tonight. As always, it's been great talking with all of you. Thank you so much for the super chats, everyone. And maybe I'll be back here tomorrow. Not quite sure. If I don't, then if anything happens on the weekend, I'll try and come back. If not, then have a good weekend, and I'll see if I can put up any content tomorrow. Maybe a few highlight videos for tomorrow. Maybe maybe another list or 2 over the weekend. Be on the lookout, everyone. Again, thank you so much for coming out. Really appreciate it. Always good talking with you guys. Have a good night, everyone. And as always, I'll talk to you next time.